Lillard outside. Noah kicks to Anthony. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Anthony's got 6.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Bosh, that's good. And Oklahoma City leads by 4.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
It's stolen by Davis. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead any time an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Jumps up. And it's George finishing it off.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Malone's checked in for Bosh. Griffin comes in for Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for George. And then for Brooklyn, Howard's checked in for Noah. James comes in for Anthony. And it's Payton in for Damian Lillard. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. James with the ball.
Great job taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. 1:58 left in the third. Rondo dishes to Durant. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition. And the shot is good. 6 points for Kyle Lowry.
Running it right down their throats. 3 straight buckets in transition.
Yeah, they're paying the price for their laziness right now, Clark. It's time to start competing.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Rondo. Here's Malone. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Johnson. He hits the second from the line.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line. Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys. Durant doing all sorts of things. He has 8 points and a steal.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Lowry with the ball. Now Payton defending.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Here's Durant. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Chris Bosh is checked in for Malone. Anthony Davis comes in for Serge Ibaka. Kevin Durant's checked in for Blake Griffin. And Georgia subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Bosh passes to Davis. And it's Lowry penetrating. Just 5 to shoot. Bosh trying to free himself up. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 6 points.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's LeBron. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
George. Rebounded by Howard.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
For Oklahoma City, they had gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
Good on the second free throw.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Oklahoma City out in front, up by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 4-point game. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then there's Drexler. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Howard in at the pivot, manning the middle. And low to Ibaka. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
The shot by Payton. Here's James. Makes it off the glass.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter. Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Payton kicks to Drexler. Back to Payton to take the lead. That's good. Payton's got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing, guys, defensively, a great job of closing out and blocking shots.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
The drive by James.
What a game for LeBron. He has 15 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. That one is no good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
Out to the wing. They get it back. Howard dishes to Drexler. Back to Howard. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's stolen by Lowry.
Boy, stingy defense there, denying that pass.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. James with the bucket. And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, what's that, 7 lead changes already here? So it's a great matchup, guys. Two competitive teams going at it. I mean, that's just too weak on the coverage. Heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you the game.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Durant, the pass to Lowry. Lock at 6. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. LeBron kicks to Howard. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead. What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless, nervous, and quiet.
Yep, it is quiet time, Clark. You got that right. That was a huge shot.
And the dunk by Drexler.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
The drive by Lowry. Durant against LeBron. Ring shot on the way. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Durant.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Back to Payton. James outside. Money!
I guess you don't change what's working, and he's been magical out there.
Sure has. Great fourth quarter he's playing right now. 5 for 5 from the field.
Lowry kicks to George. For 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. This may be their most important possession.
Yeah, as long as they don't make a mistake here, they should be safe. And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
There's the triple. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bosch. Lee comes in for Anthony Davis. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Joakim Noah is checked in for Brooklyn. Drexler against the bucket.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
The shot by George, wide open. Basket good.
Nice play there on that inbounds play, and it paid off